It's Thursday, June 26th. I'm Macy Eglund. We continue our year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads. Today, we're focused on aggressive driving on our streets.
I don't want to hear that he made a mistake. He killed my daughter and 2 other children.
Coming up in 2 minutes, how aggressive driving is devastating Long Island families and tips to stay safe on our roads. Closing arguments expected today in the case against Sean Diddy Combs. The music mogul, known for his lavish East Hampton white parties, is facing federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges. If convicted, he faces up to life behind bars. Police used a chopper to rescue a jet skier from the waters off Merrick. We're told the woman was stranded in a marsh near False Channel for hours in that heat yesterday. She was hospitalized for dehydration. An East End Go-Kart track getting the green light. Scotts Point in Calverton won final approval from the town of Riverhead. It had been looking to legalize the track, pickleball courts, and a catering hall that were built without permits. The track opened on Saturday. Americans are eating less fast food. The new CDC study found fast food consumption dropped almost 2.5% between 2021 and 2023. Some Long Islanders we spoke to say they've stopped eating fast food for health reasons. For others, it's about the cost.
Fast food prices have just skyrocketed. For me, it's been prices. That's really been the biggest thing.
Well, some local nutrition experts are crediting social media with making healthy eating more popular. A crackdown on illegal fireworks as we inch closer to the 4th of July. Today in Yaphank, Suffolk officials will demonstrate the potential dangers of fireworks. They will also announce stepped-up holiday patrols. Let's talk about your Thursday forecast now. Finally, some relief from that heat thanks to the rain this morning. Here's a look outside at Windmill Beach and Bay in Sag Harbor. We will see clouds and some showers this morning. Otherwise, partly sunny. Highs in the 70s for your Thursday as you see your day planner there. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, breezy, and we do get a bit cooler for Friday. However, things warm up for your Saturday, your weekend. We do have a chance, though, for some rain in the afternoon and evening as we take a look at that 7-day forecast. So we could see some more rain on Sunday as well. Monday looking great. Tuesday, possibly some storms. Wednesday, wow, highs close to 90 degrees and sunny.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
Newsday's year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads continues today. Sherry Einhorn brings us the impact aggressive driving is having on local families.
I think about the day when she was born and I held her in my hands.
A father's love.
Oh my God, if you ever met my daughter, I mean, just look at her pictures.
And admiration.
Always a big smile, always laughing. Always laughing, always trying to help somebody else.
Along with his hopes and dreams for her future.
She had plans.
All of it gone in an instant.
I miss her every day and I think about her every second of every day.
Just a few months earlier, Sierra Hare celebrated her 18th birthday, enjoyed her senior prom, and graduated high school. She also started classes at Nassau Community College. She was studying to be a radiologist.
It's just been horrifying.
It was November 5th, 2022. Richard Hare was at work when his wife called. Sierra missed her curfew and wasn't answering her phone. He tried her a few times but had no luck. Then he got the call every parent fears.
There was a police officer on the phone saying, "Mr. Hare, your daughter's dead. Can I have her name?" And I was just like, this is a joke, right? And I just fell down on the floor. And the cops started asking me her name and identification and stuff. And I came here and there were a bunch of people in my house. My wife was going nuts. And we were told that she was killed in an accident along the other 2 kids, those poor children.
29-year-old Matthew White was driving high on marijuana, weaving in and out of traffic and speeding over 90 miles an hour on the southern state near exit 32, according to prosecutors. He crashed into Sierra's car, forcing her into a traffic camera pole. Sierra, her friend 18-year-old Florence Operson, and 22-year-old Jean-Marc Miller all died.
I don't want to hear that he made a mistake. He killed my daughter and 2 other children.
According to the Institute for Traffic Safety Management and Research at the University of Albany, more than 2,100 people have died on Long Island roads in the decade ending in 2023.
By far, it is the #1 complaint that we get is reckless driving.
So what is reckless or aggressive driving? It's speeding, tailgating, sudden lane changes, crossing the HOV divider, using exit and entrance ramps to blow past the car in front of you.
Most people in Suffolk County are not going to be the victims of a violent crime, but everybody is affected by road safety.
Police officials across Long Island say they've been stepping up enforcement.
There's more people sitting in the center medians, and that's causing people to just slow down as a result. They're not necessarily pulling people over, but I'm sure you guys are seeing it. When there's a police officer in center median, people just naturally slow down, so that's what we want to see.
Data analyzed by Newsday shows the number of traffic tickets issued for aggressive driving in Suffolk County between 2020 and 2024 jumped from about 20,000 to nearly 37,000. And in Nassau during the same time, tickets increased from more than 29,000 to almost 47,000. So why do some drivers drive aggressively? Are they thrill seekers? Are they selfish? Or are they everyday folks dealing with the stresses of life? All of the above, says psychiatrist Dr. Joseph Squitieri. He believes most drivers don't intend to cause harm to others. But he says if you already have a short fuse before you get into the car, it's probably not going to take much to send you over the edge.
Taking a couple of deep breaths and holding it for about 10 seconds can be really helpful to just kind of bring your blood pressure and your stress level down and not taking everything personally right on the road. I think that happens a lot.
I think some young people forget you're driving a machine that easily can kill somebody. I think slowly we're getting the message out there.
It's a simple message that could ultimately save lives.
There are some people that choose to completely ignore it when they get behind the wheel. They, for some reason or another, feel that where they're trying to get to is more important than everybody else's safety.
White is now serving 4.5 to 13.5 years in prison after pleading guilty to aggravated vehicular homicide, second-degree manslaughter, and other charges. Sierra's family celebrated what would have been her 21st birthday by laying flowers at her grave and having a service in their home. Richard told me he can't think about the future his daughter will never have. It's just too painful. Instead, he's begging drivers to consider this the next time you get behind the wheel.
Try to think of others before you think of yourself.
In Lindenhurst, I'm Shari Einhorn for Newsday TV.
Read more about the story and see our entire Dangerous Roads investigation on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
What's Up on Long Island is brought to you by Sun Nation Energy, helping Long Island homes and businesses save with solar for over 20 years.
Here's what's up on Long Island. Lace up your sneakers for the Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy Run Around the Lake. The 4.5-mile marathon helps support veterans and honors the fallen Navy SEAL from Long Island. That's Saturday in Ronkonkoma. Or check out the Reptile Expo. It features breeders displaying a selection of snakes, lizards, turtles, tarantulas, and amphibian species. That sounds fun. Saturday at the Cradle of Aviation Museum in Uniondale. Or see Counting Crows. The band continues their Complete Suites tour at Northwell at Jones Beach Theater on Sunday. For admission information and more events, click Get More below that Newsday TV video box on our homepage.
only in Newsday. 2/3 of the nation's traffic fatalities are the result of aggressive driving. Newsday investigates this rising trend,
The number one complaint that we get is reckless driving.
its connection with fatalities and serious crashes,
I don't want to hear that he made a mistake. He killed my daughter and 2 other children.
and what can be done to stop it.
When there's a police officer, people just naturally slow down.
Dangerous roads, aggressive driving, a Newsday investigation. Now available at newsday.com/dangerousroads.
You can see more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and all of the other streaming services that you see there. I'm Macy Eglund. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.